I don't know, but are we live now? Oh, we're live.
I told you we were live. I was told otherwise.
Huh. Oh, we're live, pal.
Oh, yeah, we're talking.
So,
well.
the man in charge drops the ball, but he doesn't know what that means anyway because it's a sports reference. So, ladies and gentlemen, out in internet land, like I said, we are here to watch the Trojans of St. Thomas Aquinas fight the Christian Brother Academy Colts. This is a 10 seed versus 7 seed matchup.
In the round of 16?
Yeah, and like we said earlier during the ladies contest, CBA, don't let the 14-12 record fool you. They play in a very, very tough conference, the Shore Conference. They're a very, very storied program with a lot of history of success. Looking down at their stats, they have 5 guys averaging double digits, led by junior Colin Farrell, Mike White. Colin Farrell averaging 14 a game, Mike White averaging 11, Ryan Kremen averaging 11, and Dane Moran at 10. So they definitely have quite a few weapons. I'm just looking at them physically. They've got a little bit of length. They can certainly shoot the basketball. I'm looking forward to a very, very hotly contested opening round state playoff game.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing Total Recall again with Colin Farrell.
Ah, I see what you did there.
And the Trojans coming off of Friday's night's county championship victory at Middlesex County College. Probably, I try to go to some games, but probably one of the biggest attended games I've seen was Friday night, the girls and boys GMC County Championships, as the Trojans were the 2 seed in that tournament and ran the table, beating South Brunswick in the championship, led by senior MVP Quadri Adams and the big man in the middle that cleans it all up, Derek Grant, with 6 blocks and I believe a dozen rebounds.
The glass man. And the Trojans hope that they will repeat of last Friday, where the girls have already won. They want to win too. Continue on this wonderful season.
As we said earlier, the winter has been very kind to the Trojans. We have had a great winter season for all our programs. Our wrestlers won the most matches ever in the history for most matches for a season, with I believe 21, 22, something like that. I forgot off the top. Coach Tons was named District 17 Coach of the Year. They were back-to-back division champs. Our Connor Doherty and Owen Disbrow are going to be wrestling in Atlantic City this week as they advanced on to the state. Christian Diaz, senior, finished his career with over 100 victories. So our basketball, here we go again. Our wrestling program really shined this year. Also, our swimming team, 11 girls as all division members of the swim team. 5, I believe, are all conference. Coach Miller was named Coach of the Year. Our wrestlers, I just can't get it right. I'm going to figure this out sometime before we start this game, hopefully.
Just keep swimming.
So the swimmers also. Our basketball teams, as you're seeing tonight, back-to-back, both teams, undefeated division champs. The girls did not lose a game. I think this is now the 2nd consecutive year they did not lose a game in the county, and went on to sweep through the county playoffs and become county champs for the 2nd time in a row, and had just won their first round state game tonight against Camden Catholic. Our boys, again, back-to-back, undefeated in the division champs, went through the county as the number 2 seed, won a big game Friday night against South Brunswick in the finals. Quadri Adams named MVP of that game. Kelsey Ransom was MVP for the girls' game. Quadri Adams, Jaquan Harris were named to the all-division, all-conference teams. And also Kelsey Ransom and Emma Bosley. Our runners, 2 of our main runners, Eleni Alvarez and Leah Costa, continue to work hard on the track at the 2-mile and mile, winning races, working on breaking records for schools. doing a hell of a job. So our sports programs have really had a big season, had a big winter.
And we're getting ready for the spring. It starts in 48 hours. Spring season, starting with the softball team.
Yes, we'll open up at 2:15 on Friday with tryouts.
Nice. And if you're not into sports, we got plenty of things going on today. Just in 1 minute and 40 seconds approximately before the start of the game, our own Sarah Shanahan will be singing the national anthem, I've been told.
Who will also be starring
in
It's a Disaster.
That's right.
It is our musical comedy coming up end of March, last weekend of March, first weekend of April. 70s musical comedy based on disaster films of the 70s. Make sure you get your tickets. Miss Gossett, Mr. Cullinan, Mr. McCarthy, Miss Penny, Miss Byrne.
And Sarah Shanahan.
And I'm not allowed to say this because I told there's no spoiler. He's not going to perform in our very own Vidge.
Nope. Not this
Put
year.
on a great play as they do every year, and these kids are fantastic. So if you get that chance, come out and see a disaster.
It won't be a disaster.
Check our website.
Or it will be, but it's meant to be.
Call our school to get information on how you can get tickets. And we're going to begin and get ready to do team introductions and our national anthem. Team introductions by our very own JV coach, who's been a long time help and supporter of our programs, Coach Rocky Protosimo.
And our team introductions are brought to you by our stat girls, Fiorella, Marina Mendez, and Kira Cronin.
And here we go for the player introductions. Rendition of the Star Spangled Banner by Sarah Shanahan. Come see her and all of our wonderful students that are going to be in Disaster the Musical. Again, those days, March 27th and March 28th at 8 p.m., March 29th at 3 o'clock, and April 2nd, 3rd, and 4th at 8.
Colin Farrell Jr. averaging 14 points a game for CBA. Ryan Mabry averaging 10 points a game. Number 11, Mike White, averaging 11 points a game. Ryan Kremen, averaging 11 points a game. And Dane Moran, number 32, averaging 10 points a game. Very balanced scoring here for the Colts. Let's hear.
All young, no seniors.
Yep, all underclassmen. No seniors on the roster.
And the starting lineup for the Trojans. Number 1, Quadri Adams. Number 3, Jaquan Harris. Number 5, junior Kyrie Henry. Tristan Jeffries, number 2. Number 24 in your program, number 1 in your hearts, Derek Grant.
Coach Rocky has a career, I think, when this is
Yeah.
when he's done. I felt like they had the spotlights on, like at the Knicks games.
It's going to be interesting to see how CBA deals with the athleticism of the Trojans. Again, I think CBA is going to look to get out in the half court, try to slow the game down, try to hit their jump shots. If the Trojans get running, and if the Trojans can hit their jump shots, I think it's going to be a tough night for CBA. But you know, that's why they play the game, and that's why we're here for NJSIAA Non-Public South Group A state playoffs.
It's March, and it's time for madness, ladies and gentlemen.
And for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching at home, let's get ready for Trojan basketball.
CBA will be moving from left to right on your internet dial.
And the Trojans will win the jump. If the Trojans don't play that defense that they played the last few games in this tournament, it's going to be tough.
CBA playing a 3-2 zone to kick it off.
Guess they were watching the videos of the Trojans' three-point shooting the last few games. Because they've been taking
Trojans
their time.
just need to be patient, find their spot.
Number 1, Colin Farrell. Farrell moving forward. Passes it over to number 11, Michael White. Mike White back to number 24, Penman. Back to White. Back to 13, Mabry. Mabry inside
Nice
the
pass.
32.
Oh, the big man. The big man with the block.
Rejected.
Tristan Jeffries brings it down to Kyrie. And they're going to start it over. It looked like an easy layup until the big man came running.
That's what we said with the girls' game too. You know, sometimes you get used to some easy stuff. The things that work there won't work in these big games.
Juan Harris for 3.
Deep three.
Missed big rebound. It's like playing taps. Didn't even touch the ground. Put it right back up. Tristan Jeffries for 2. 2-0 Trojans.
Well, and Colin Farrell with the ball. Dribble drive. Goes back out. Loses the ball for a second. Goes inside. Oh, Grant almost with a block.
Another rebound by the big man. And they're moving it quick. Henry for 3. Good. Good. 5-0 Trojans.
And Henry, that's the guy. If he gets hot, you got to watch out. When he starts he's a very streaky shooter. He can get on a tear and score 9, 12, 15 points very quickly.
Oh, that was
Great defense there by Adams.
And the Trojan Army is liking the defensive effort. It's Hawaiian nights. So
they are playing some great defense right now.
Yeah. So 13, Ryan Mabry. Mabry passes inside to number 32.
Drive, and Christian Brothers going to keep the ball. This was the defense I saw Friday night.
Yeah.
Saw it throughout these playoffs, watching these games. They have been relentless. I think that's what has helped this stretch, this run that they've been on, is the defense. Not so much this offense, but this defense. We're going to get an offensive foul here.
Well, and
It's a moving screen.
when we met with Quadri earlier during the girls' game at halftime, he said, Coach says defense travels.
Interesting strategy here for CBA. Looks like they're going to employ some kind of a press. Again, I wonder, because the Trojans want to get out and run, are they playing into the hands of the Trojan strengths?
Yeah, that speed. Down to the big man in the post.
He draws a triple.
Gets it out to Kyrie to the top. And they're going to slow it down and start it right back up again.
Strico shot out. He wants him to go lower.
Almost. They're taking their time. Nice move inside the big man.
That was pretty to see.
They are taking their time. They're not rushing shots. They're
good.
moving the ball. They're working that zone.
That's really beautiful half-court offense there by the Trojans.
Because sometimes we do tend to rush our shots, so it's nice to see being patient. Number 11, Mike White passes over to number
Guys switching,
13.
calling out picks. Great
Back to
closeout by
White.
Henry.
No good. But they get the rebounds. And once again, the shot. But the rebound, no good. Put back by Ryan Kremen.
Too many offensive boards
Got
there.
3 chances to repeat to put that in.
CBA calling timeout, 4:38 to go in the first, 7-2 Trojans.
Trojans got to be happy with how they started off that game again.
Well, Coach Turco not happy about that last possession.
No, I think on the defensive glass you got to get those things. But still, overall,
Yeah, starting the game on a 7-0 run, always nice.
can't complain. Sister Donna looks happy.
We have Sister Donna and Mr. Ziegler out there in attendance. Really nicely attended game here.
Sister moves her scooter to get a better view because Mr. Smith is standing in her way right now. She says, I want to see some of this action. Wonderful family atmosphere here.
CBA going back to the press.
Apologize.
Inside the quadrant, passed down low, but stolen by CBA.
13, Ryan Meghan goes inside to number 32, Dane Moran is having a tough time inside.
Offensive
Great
rebound.
outlet pass by Henry.
Now
That's
we're
a
going to
foul.
foul. $21 there?
Team's
Maybe 12.
second foul. 12? No. Oh, it could be 12. Pat Lozada.
Tristan Jeffries. And one, count it. They tried to go for the block. I don't know why. I would have just held my ground.
Number 32.
Starting to see the size and
Dane
length
Moran with the foul.
become a problem here
13
for the
foul.
Colts. It's a good point, Father. Already the 13th foul.
And that is Dane Moran's second foul. Big man underneath. He's already in some foul trouble.
Jeffries shooting one. It's a miss.
Surprising. I am kind of
Man.
surprised.
Out of bounds. Derek Grant.
I don't know about you, but I'm surprised the coach is keeping him in. 2 fouls. And he almost just picked up a third.
I don't know. Couldn't see from our spot. I don't know if he landed on his head.
He's with trainer Sammy right now. Trying to get up a little bit too quickly.
Might be his. I don't know. It looks like. I don't know if it's. I hope it's not his head. Never want anything like that. He's being helped off by our trainer and coach. All right, CBA is going to take over possession. We're hoping D. Grant's okay.
Say a prayer. 9-2 Trojans is Colin Farrell moves the ball forward. Passes off to Mike White. Mike White Ball stolen by the Trojans.
Nice look inside. Oh, but Jalen Jones misses the layup. And CBA's coming running, but they're going to turn that over. Harris going to bring it up. Harris, one more pass.
Tough angle there for Adams.
Definitely. Here comes CBA. They're looking to move fast.
Moves forward, takes a shot, he's off.
Rebound Harris. Starting it back over.
Turco shouting out instructions to the Trojans.
Jeffries for three.
First off.
Missed, rebound CBA.
CBA moves forward with number 15, Charles Ruoff. 11, rebounds, inside, trying to fight. Quadri gets the ball back.
That's a
foul and a half. Number 15, Charles Ruoff, senior with the foul. Fourth team foul for CBA. Trojans don't have any yet.
Nice looks. Now we're going to get a foul. Jalen Jones to the line to shoot two.
Number 12, Pat Lataudo, his second.
Good news. It looks like Derek Grant. I mean, he's still shaking up a little bit, but he's up. He's on his feet.
Which is always a good thing.
You always, I mean, obviously, this being high school sports, you always take the very, very precautious result. We don't want to speculate on what the injury is or anything like that, but he's up. He's talking to the trainer.
Jalen Jones shooting two, makes the first. Coach Rocky did say it was his head that he landed on.
Yeah. So, I mean, they're going to be as cautious as possible.
Yeah. Interesting. Number 32, Dane Moran, with two fouls going back in the game.
And we have, Samar Abdul check in for the Trojans?
Yes, we do.
Jalen Jones makes both. 11-2. Trojans.
2 minutes and 18 seconds left to play in the first period.
We're going to get a foul.
Whoa.
Foul on Tristan Jeffries, where he's shooting two. So, Vidge, while we're shooting two, it's getting ready to be spring, and I'm looking for some new softball gear. You got any ideas where I should be going?
I would head to sportsparadise.net. They are South Jersey's leading team sporting good retailer since 1975 with locations in Delran, Medford, and Harrisburg. Check out their website at sportsparadise.net. That's sportsparadise.net. You can get all the latest STHS gear, equipment, Nike Under Armour. I'm wearing an Under Armour Trojan football shirt. Sportsparadise.net. As we have the second free throw, good, making the score 11-4 with 2:07 to go in the first quarter.
Those were made by Colin Farrell.
Again, just patient offense, looking for a crack in that zone. Another double dribble.
Tyree Henry back in the game for Tristan Jeffries.
Moving up, Colin Farrell passes over to number 24, Kremen. Kremen back to 32. Dane Moran back to 13. Brett Mabry.
There's the cutter.
Mabry. Nope.
We're going to get a jump. That's great defense there by Henry.
Seem to be getting a lot inside on a little pick and roll.
It's going to stay CBA ball.
It's a man-to-man beater there, Mr. Fiore, and CBA's executed great, but the Trojans have done a really, really nice job on help defense. Wow, tough shot.
It is. It was contested.
Rebound
Here comes a
Trojans.
break.
That's a lot of contact there.
Cannot be called. Trojans going to keep the ball.
There was a lot of contact, and it was one of those that was painfully right on the rim. You knew what he wanted to do, but he knew he was going to get a goaltend if he touched it.
Yep.
About a minute to go here.
Exactly a minute to go now.
And you just want to see the Trojans be patient. Yep. Don't rush. Look for a great shot, and that's a pretty good shot.
Three.
I don't know if it went over the backboard or.
I think that's what he
the
just
call.
called. Yeah.
Inbound pass by Michael White comes in to Colin Farrell. Farrell dribbles in, passes the half-court mark. Ooh, a little dribble. Mike White has it, passes back to Mabry. Mabry over to Kremen. Kremen to Mabry.
Three.
And we have a game again. It is 7-11.
Henry for three.
Good answer.
Answers that right back. Trojans back up 7.
That's important in these kind of games.
Pull up.
Number 13, Ryan Mabry taking his shot.
Henry pull up.
And at the end of the first quarter, St. Thomas Aquinas 14, CBA 9.
Yeah, if you're CBA, you got to be happy with the way that first quarter ended.
Yeah.
I think it was like a 7-3 spurt to get within 5. Trojans started out hot, but as you can see, CBA is looking to slow the game down. They're going to force St. Thomas Aquinas to really, really work to get a good shot. They don't want to give up fast break points. Really great strategy by CBA. I think the Trojans have done a really good job in staying patient. They need to keep doing that. I thought they played very, very well on the defensive end. They only gave up 9 points. Yeah. But you can tell this is playoff basketball. We're in for a game here.
We are. And the game changed tremendously when Derek Grant.
Yes.
You can't just turn that off.
No, and they stayed true. I mean, defensively, give up 9 points. You think that's a good quarter.
Yeah, it is.
Defensively, it's a good quarter. I mean, you only put up 14. I'm sure coach wanted to see some more points. But defensively, I guess you can't be upset with giving up only 9 points in a quarter.
No, they were frustrating. Dane Moran, definitely. Again, as you look, the other thing that the Trojans did very well was they did not foul. They had 1 foul. And and they, on the other hand, CBA has got 5 fouls, and 2 of their starters have 2 fouls each.
Yeah, and what you want to see early in the second quarter is the Trojans attack the basket to get into that bonus situation. So we'll see how that turns out.
Bonus.
Jaquan Harris, bring it up.
Great.
Nice look.
Great
Nice
execution.
look. That's how you break that zone. Find those openings. They're trying to take the 3-point game away from the Trojans. So they got to use their size to their
Number 11,
advantage.
Mike White dribbling in, passes off into the corner to Colin Farrell. Nice little move. He wanted one. Colin Farrell thought he was fouled on that last play.
Still going to that 3-2, it looks like, trying to keep them out. Now we got a turnover.
Up to 13, Mabry. Nope.
Trojans with the board. Samora Abdullah bringing it down.
Derek Grant, Quadri
Harris
Adams.
for three.
Going to check back in, and that's a big 3.
This is big. Derek Grant coming back in the game. This is big.
Well, and it's also one of those things that as Farrell has the ball, passes over to Kremen over to Mabry, Mabry back to Farrell to Kremen dribbles up top, back to Farrell.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. We were talking about the shot clock, and it's almost like CBA is trying to play like a keep away game, but they're still down by 8 points.
Yeah.
Looks like it's going to stay CBA ball.
Yeah, what I was going to say before, the other thing that's interesting is, when you can maintain that lead and expand the lead with arguably your 2 best players not on the floor, that's a good sign for Thomas Aquinas.
Trojan Army a little excited there, seeing a big man.
That it should be our,
came back in. Moving around, they're being patient, looking for something. Quadri pulls up. The miss.
That's that hole in the zone, that high post. You heard Coach Turco saying Q high. He wanted Quadri to go into the high post. That shot's going to be there. Oh, that's that's got to be a flagrant foul. That's got to be a flagrant foul, but it's not.
He went no ball. No ball on that. He wrapped his arms right around him. Ref saying he grabbed his arm, then his neck. So,
that makes it better, apparently. Mike White with the foul.
So I guess I'll tell my kids who play football, make the tackle, but then grab their face mask.
And apparently it was not.
All right, Henry's going to take it out. Gets it into Tristan. They're going to call it jump.
Wow.
They love to call jump ball. CBA's ball.
There's a lot of contact. There's a lot of contact. But again, it's easy to criticize referees. It's a tough job.
Yeah. It's going to be like every other sport. They're going to go to instant replay.
Yeah.
Pull up 3.
Now misses the 3.
CBA will keep control of the ball.
That's also one of those things, too. When the coach gets in the official's ear, and he turns around and says, "You called 5 fouls on my guys."
Yep.
You're not going to get some of the calls unless they're blatant.
Beat off the dribble, Jeffries, and we're going to get a foul call. Looks like on Derek Grant.
Foul is on number 24, Derek Grant. His second team foul. 5 minutes and 8 seconds left to play. At the line now, shooting 2 is Mike White.
Misses the first. Makes a second.
That's the home.
Into Jeffries. Nice pass to the big man. They're going to call a jump again.
They love jump balls.
They don't like fouls. They seem to like calling jump balls. St. Thomas going to keep control of the ball.
And what you want to do here as the game gets a little bit chippy, it's a little bit of contact. I'm sure STA is a little frustrated they're not getting some calls. Good teams weather these storms.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to press. Just go back to doing what you're doing, and that's what they're doing. Quadri, smart move, take it out, reset the offense. Let's work for a good shot. That's a good shot.
Should have been a good shot.
That's a travel.
That's a travel.
Yeah. Trojan ball.
I think they just called it out of bounds.
Yeah. Great hustle. Is that number 11?
Yeah, number 11, Mike White.
Tell you, CBA is not going anywhere. Very scrappy.
Yep.
4:40 left. 19-12. The Trojans. Quan Harris.
That's a foul. I mean, again, I want to be impartial, but
32, Dane Moran picks up his third.
that's a foul.
That was a foul.
This
and a
is
half.
going to get interesting.
It is. 7th team foul, but that was in the
Active shooting, yeah.
active shooting.
These refs better get control of this game quick. Quadri to line, shooting 2.
And Moran comes out with 3 fouls. And you do hate to see that, but as we said, the fouls that were called on him were fouls. So
I'm guessing the only argument is the fact that it's 7 one way, 2 the other.
Oh, I mean,
but we also
Correct. Yeah,
Vidge correctly pointed out Thomas Aquinas is a very athletic team. So they're gonna push it.
Pull up, miss. Offensive board, CBA.
that's a charge. That is not a charge.
Foul is on Derek Grant, his second. Team third.
Now, again, I don't claim to be an expert. But there is no such thing as that imaginary line that exists in the NBA where you can't get a charge. His feet were set.
First. And Derek Grant's going to take a seat for Jalen Jones. Colin Farrell at the line again.
Missed the second. Kyrie Henry with the rebound.
You know, everything that's gone on in the last 4 minutes. It's went from an 8-point lead to a 7-point lead.
Yep.
So just find your shot, find your rhythm. I like that. Attack the basket.
Man.
Yeah.
Stolen by Harris. Missed the dunk. Jalen Jones looks like he got a line to shoot 2 though here. Looks like he got fouled.
This foul is on number 15.
We had a steal by Harris.
Charles Ruoff, his second foul.
Got the pass.
I thought for a minute that foul was on number 12, and that would have been his third, too. We'd have 2 guys with 3 fouls. I mean, it's still not good. You have 1 with 3, 2 with 2.
So Harris had the steal. He got the pass into Adams and missed the dunk.
Jones
got the rebound, put it back, missed. Got his own rebound and got fouled in that. Now he's to the line shooting 2 and missed the first.
Gambling move here by Coach, putting number 32 back in with 3 fouls.
Yeah. Well, again, number 12 has 2.
Yeah.
So if those are your big guys. Oh,
missed
missed both.
We have a timeout on the floor by CBA. Vidge, do we need a new house?
If you do, you want to get in contact with Remax Realtor Rocco LeBrace. He's dedicated to providing exceptional personalized service for all of his clients buying and selling in Central Jersey. If you're looking to make a move, give Rocco a call at 897-664-1500. That's 897-664-1500. And thank you again to that sponsor, NSTA BGA alum.
Whose house? Ron's house.
There's something going on here next Thursday. What could that be?
That would be the annual Hoops for Heart game, which is a huge fundraiser for the American Heart Association. You know, unfortunately, I would say all of us, everybody joining us out there in internet land probably knows somebody and has been touched by somebody with heart disease or a heart attack. And anytime we can raise money for such a great cause like that, it's a great thing. And you're going to see teachers and alumni playing basketball. We're going to see some of our students playing against one another. Like Mr. Fiore said earlier, we're going to have a futures game, so that means the children of some of our faculty will be playing. It's really, really a great night. We invite you to join us. That's going to be next Thursday right here at St. Thomas Aquinas High School.
Should be fun. Be there. It's fantastic.
So again, still a 7-point game with 3:33 to go.
CVA ball. Crowd's getting bigger here.
Yeah.
We got a nice, probably sold out arena.
It's capacity.
I mean, it's great to see.
Tato moving over to 15. Ruoff gets stolen.
Audrey knocks it out of bounds. Great to see so many students come out. The student section's packed both sides, behind the bench and across from the team.
Inbound pass to Colin Farrell. Farrell getting the standard 5 count. Q. Farrell over to number 13.
It's been a step late on the glass.
Missed the open layup. Jeffries with the rebound, and we're going to get a foul here on the reach.
And that's Lotato's third. Number 12.
It's going to send Jeffries to the line.
It's 9th foul, so it's still the 1-1. But this cannot make CVA happy.
Got to hit your foul shots in these situations.
Trojans are 43% from the line today. 43%. There you go. Back up to 50.
Showing the difference in sports. If you're 50% up at bat, you'd be
oh my
the
goodness.
greatest player ever lived.
Yeah.
And if you were 50% in tennis, you'd be unemployed.
Jeffries makes both. Trojans lead extends to largest of the game at 9.
9 times. Oh, Colin Farrell.
No call.
No call there.
So out to Adams on the fast break. Adams missed a layup.
Audrey trying a little too hard there. Didn't need to.
There we go again.
That
Another. Cleaning up underneath. Again, a lot of offensive boards here.
Ryan Kremen with the basket. Rebounding basket.
CVA's getting a lot of offensive boards. Harris for 3.
Whoa!
That's a big shot. That is a big shot to put the Trojans up by 10.
Yes, it's huge.
That's how you answer that.
The fans are happy with that too. Colin Farrell passes over to number 11, Mike White. Mike White back over to number 24, Kremen. Kremen to 15, Charles Wolf. Back to Mabry. Mabry dribbles up top with Jalen Jones covering. Takes him off to the left-hand side. Mabry finds the open Colin Farrell, but that's closed off real soon.
Yeah, it's a great job by Henry there closing down. I mean, Farrell's their number 1 scorer.
Long range 3.
Too long.
Miss. Rebound, Jaquan Harris. That was like an NBA 3. Harris pulls up for a long 3.
Himself, yeah. And number 11, Mike White comes forward.
Fast break.
Over to number 24, Ryan Kremen. Does not take the shot. Moves in for an easier shot.
Nice play there by Kremen. Ball fake and then settling for a 15-foot jumper.
It's around that baseline. Beat to the spot. Adams bringing it down. Minute 15 to go. Trojans up 8.
Kremen is now the leading scorer with 6 points.
Into Harris.
Oh, shot a little too
Another
fast.
turnover.
Into Colin Farrell for 2. 25-19. This game is getting close with 55 seconds left to play.
Have to lead to 6.
Probably going to hold off for one more shot. This is the advantage of a non-35 second clock or non-shot clock. Is you could let this sit.
Yep. As long as CBA doesn't come up to defend, there's no count by the ref. He can hold that ball as long as he wants.
And coach is even saying, don't.
Yep.
Let him hold for 1. You don't yet, unless he starts counting, you don't have to hold. 15 seconds left.
What a finish. What a finish by Adams.
Jeffrey misses.
Left. It's going to be
Adams
a
follows.
Almost. And at the end of the half, it is St. Thomas Aquinas 27, CBA 19. And there's a little bit of, shouting afterwards.
Yeah.
Coaches are not happy with the fact that there's 9 fouls on CBA and only 3 on the Trojans.
I mean, I know I am a biased observer.
Oh, so am I.
But one of the answers when you are not as athletic is to, okay, we need to be more physical. And CBA is doing that to their credit.
Yeah.
But when you want to play physical basketball, you're going to commit more fouls.
Yep.
I think the discrepancy is actually kind of accurate. And that's a credit to CBA. They've been able to stay in the game the whole first half. It's been a 7-8 point game pretty much the entire first half. Very, very impressed with the way both teams played. The thing that impresses me the most about St. Thomas Aquinas right now is other teams would have been very frustrated, would have been rushing shots, would have been taking bad shots, would have been turning the ball over. They're playing their game. They're used to getting out and scoring 40, 50 points in a half. It's just not going to happen the way CBA is playing defense, but they're not going to give in. And that's been the most impressive thing to me.
And I have to say, that's part of the thing, too. That's one of the reasons why there's a discrepancy in fouls, is because they're waiting for their shot.
Yep.
They're not throwing up anything. They're waiting. They're making the play last a little bit longer. They're getting inside, and they're pushing. CBA tends to, from what I've been seeing, look for the open shot. They get the open shot and take it.
Yep.
And they're passing the ball around very well, but they're just missing their shots. They're not driving. When they drove the lane, they'd get the fouls if there was a foul to be tagged.
The one thing, the Trojans have played very good defense. They've been very fortunate. CBA has not shot the ball well. Yeah. And if they can turn it around in the second half, I can see the game getting much, much closer. But you saw it right at the end of the first half. I think it was a 3, and then they got out running, and I think they missed the layup. But we know, whether it's the girls' team or the boys' team, Trojans are very, very capable of boom, 7-0, boom, 9-0 run. And we've yet to see that. And, again, I've got to give credit to the Colts. You play great defense, that's what's going to happen. So, again, I'm looking forward to a good second half. I think it's going to be great. Leading scorers for the half for the Trojans, you got Tristan Jeffries. He's got 8 points. Jaquan Harris, he's got 6. Kyrie Henry's got 6 on 2 threes. For CBA, their leading scorer, Colin Farrell, with 7 points. Ryan Mabry or Maybrev. Is it Maybrev?
No, Mabry.
Mabry with 5.
I thought it was Mabry. I hope I'm right.
I think you're right. I'm going to say that. And Ryan Kremen's got 6. We have an 8-point game here.
It's Mabry.
Yeah, and not something, to be honest, St. Thomas Aquinas has been used to in the last month or so.
Right. Well, and it's what we thought. Part of it was when we looked at Christian Brother Academy's team. We said you read it off earlier. 14 points per game, 10 points per game, 10 points per game, 11 points per game, 10 points per game. And you look at their leading scorers: 7 points, 6 points, 5 points. Right down the list with something very, very specific.
Yeah.
And again, I think you got to be fairly happy with how Thomas Aquinas has played. St. Thomas Aquinas has played so far, knowing that you did play almost half of the half without one of your best players.
Yeah, exactly. Especially probably your best defensive player.
And then when he did come back, he picked up a second foul. So coach said, you know what?
Yeah.
Not doing it great anyway. Might be. Let's just see it. So I think that's the thing. Again, Christian Brother Academy is going to have a little bit of foul trouble they have to worry with. Dane Moran, starting junior, has 3 fouls, as does Pat Lataudo, number 3, and Charles Ruoff has 2 fouls.
As Mr. Fiore joins us again from his double duty as being the vice principal here at St. Thomas Aquinas, our I trust all of our students are well behaved out there in the section.
I just always, when I see large groups
Yes.
go somewhere at one time,
Yep.
I got to just follow and make sure all is okay.
Well, it was interesting. We were talking earlier at the women's game about Rutgers basketball, and I don't know if you watched the game at all, but right off the bat, he was in the student section, and and he turns around to one of the students as he hands the microphone to him and just says, "Keep it clean." Had to laugh. You never know what's going to come out of the student section, especially in the trapezoid of doom.
Yeah. Is that a fairly new name
Yes.
for the rack? I like it.
And here comes our scorekeeper, Kira Cronin. It's been a good start. I mean, again, holding the team to 19 points.
And the fans all thank Kira Cronin for sponsoring that beautiful rendition of the national anthem and the starting lineups earlier today.
Speaking of sponsors, it's halftime, so it's time to tell you about our sponsors. Again, St. Thomas Aquinas men's basketball is brought to you by Sports Paradise, South Jersey's leading sporting goods retailer since 1975, with locations in Delran, Medford, and Harrisburg. Check out their catalog at sportsparadise.net. That's sportsparadise.net. And if you want STHS specific stuff, you just go right to the team store. Trojan basketball also brought to you by RE/MAX Realtor Rocco LeBrace. He's dedicated to providing exceptional personalized service for all of his clients buying and selling in Central New Jersey. If you're looking to make a move, give Rocco a call at 897-664-1500. That's 897-664-1500. Mr. LeBrace is certainly not a disaster when it comes to selling real estate. He is the opposite. But speaking of disaster, our drama department is bringing that to you March 27th, 28th, and 29th, April 2nd, 3rd, and 4th for 2 weekends, 6 shows that are sure to be sold out. Tickets are on sale right now. You can visit our website at sths.net to really come and be a part of one of the truly, truly special things here at St. Thomas Aquinas High School, our drama department. If you have never seen a play here at St. Thomas Aquinas, trust me, you need to see one, as we are going to be joined by Meghan Herka, star of the ladies team. As we get set to start the second half.
Welcome,
Hello.
Meghan. First state win.
Yes.
How did it feel tonight?
It felt really good. We definitely played as a team, and now we play Bishop Eustace on Friday. So hopefully we'll take another dub and have the winner of St. John Vianney versus Mount St. Mary.
What do you see 2 years now? Congratulations, you were just saying, on your championship again, back-to-back division champs for basketball and county championships. I thought you were like 1A, maybe could have been a co-MVP Friday night. You had a tremendous game. What do you see as the major difference? I mean, you guys came in with this gigantic target in the county, but what did you see? Was there a major difference between last year's team and this year's team? A lot of the same kids, but is there any difference to your game from last year to this year as a team?
We definitely have more team chemistry because we literally have the same team. We only lost 2 seniors last year, but our starters are the same. It's 4 seniors and 1 junior, so they're going to lose a lot next year. But hopefully they'll still pull together and win us another county championship.
You have any highlights of the year?
Yeah, hopefully we win states. Winning GMCs was definitely another special moment. So hopefully we can win a ring this year and hopefully go to TOC.
So let's turn our attentions real quick, since Vidge and I are both baseball, softball people. Friday starts your next sport. Probably see how good you are in basketball, but this is your sport, softball. What are you looking forward to this year?
I'm looking for another GMC championship, hopefully 3-peat, and then hopefully be in SJV or someone really good in states and getting that ring, because we have a really good team this year, and I'm really excited.
Got some decent coaches too, I'm just saying.
You do.
So what, what's your approach? I know last year, it got frustrating at times. You're getting intentionally walked 37 times.
Yeah, 37 times. It was great.
What's your mindset coming into this year?
Hopefully I don't get walked as much, and I know we have more of a stacked lineup this year to have support behind me. So hopefully that'll make them pitch to me, hopefully.
And Meghan is also our third girls basketball D1 athlete, but her D1 sport is not for basketball. She's going to go to Rutgers to play some softball.
Yes, I am.
What made you decide Rutgers? I know you had a lot of looks, a lot of offers.
I wanted to stay close to home. And literally Rutgers is in my backyard. It's 5 minutes away. And I wanted to see, have my family come see me play and stuff.
Okay.
And every other look was more than like an hour away. So that was one of my very top priorities, was to have my family watch me play and grow.
Well, as we get ready to start the second half, I guess we'd like to say on behalf of Vidge and I, great year.
Yeah.
Do a
Thank
great
you.
job in the
Best
school
of
and all
luck.
the good you've done
Thank you.
in this school. Also as our student athletic chairperson with announcements all day. Hello, Trojans.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
So thank you for everything. Best of luck.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Just some quick stats here as we get ready to start the second half. Tristan Jeffries led the Trojans with 5 rebounds. Jaquan Harris 3 assists, and Kyrie Henry and Quadri Adams had 3 steals apiece.
All right, CBA's taking the ball out to start the second half, and back with us, the Padres.
Hello, Yakshimash.
Jordan, the same thing. Ball movement.
That's a big 3 by number 21.
Cut the lead to 5. Start the second half.
Must have missed that. Probably exactly how they designed
Gets it
it.
into the big man, and he's going to get fouled right away to start the
And that's
second
number
half.
4.
Number 4 on Dane Moran. That's the first thing I saw.
D. Grant to the line, shooting 2.
Oh,
Missed the first.
gotta hit the free throws. Thomas Aquinas shooting 50% from the line, while CBA is shooting 67%.
Sure, coach is not too happy with that. Derek Grant makes the second. 28-22, Trojans by 6.
Trojan Army fighting for that defense. Number 15, Charles Rolfe. Passes over to number 24, back to number 11, Mike White. Drives in a lane. No.
The
And
big
rebound
man.
to Derek Grant.
Great defense there by Grant.
It's going to be CBA ball.
Coach Turco not very happy, but he got that ball out of bounds. Number 11, Mike White to inbounds. Passes it to number 13, Ryan Mabry. Mabry passes it over to Colin Farrell. Little push into the defender. Colin Farrell drives in the lane, passes back to Mabry for 3, no good.
We're going to call a push in the back here on Kyrie Henry, it looks like.
First team foul on the Trojans for this quarter.
I'll tell you something that you don't really think is going to happen. The Trojans have had a tough time rebounding the basketball against a smaller CBA team.
Well, I don't know if they're smaller. They have some height. You know, I was watching them during warm-ups and so on. They're pretty tall. I mean, I'm looking at it. Seems like we have the Aquinas has the advantage, but they're not
Referee
short
knocks it out of bounds.
And you were commenting it, you know, too. It's the fact that they look like men.
Oh, yeah.
Nice drive.
Nice drive.
That was a
He
nice
was
little
cut to
finger
4.
there by Colin Farrell.
Quadri Adams to pull up. He missed. Rebound, CBA.
Colin Farrell
For
for a
three.
deep 3, no good. But they
Another
get the rebound
offensive
by
board.
Ralph.
Again, a lot of
Drives the
offensive
lane.
boards. Derek Grant with the steal. With the block. Quadri driving it in. He's going to call an offensive foul. No, he's going to call it on the floor.
Foul on number 1, Colin Farrell.
Derek Grant, he's in a problem.
CBA coach not happy about that lack of a call there, one way or the other.
I could be wrong, but that
looked like he shuffled over to get to the contact.
No, I know that. No, but I thought I saw flash up before that the foul was on 15, Charles Ruff, not on Colin Farrell. I'd like to double check. We're going to get clarification here. So is that foul on number 1? Okay, so we were correct. The official score was off. That foul was on number 1, Colin Farrell. Oh, wait, no. It was on 15? Oh, sorry. I was wrong, and the official score was right. The foul was on number 15, Charles Rowell. His third team foul, or third personal foul. Again, as long as this game is close, they're only a 6-point game, 30-24, with 5:18 left to play. CBA cannot be happy with the 3 players in foul trouble.
And here we go.
This is great, though. I mean, you got both teams competing at their highest level. You're going to have a lot of emotions.
Colin Farrell takes the ball forward. 9 points so far tonight for Farrell. Passes into
nice
13.
pass.
Deep. And I believe that was by number 11, Mike White. I could be wrong.
I think Derek Grant just hit his head on there.
Tough break there.
Yeah, missed a couple of.
I think we got 3 rebounds on that play.
Couldn't put him back. CBA's going to take the ball out of bounds, only down 4.
Colin Farrell with the ball, dribbling forward. Gets across the half-court line. Passes over to White. White over to Kremen. Gets it over eventually to Mabry. Mabry with the deep three.
Tough shot.
Rebound Adams.
That's going to
He's got the charge.
Well, that was a good call.
I think so. I agree.
Was not in control of it. Was kind of crazy. Good call. Foul is on Quadri Adams, his second team foul. Excuse me. Colin Farrell bringing the ball up. Again, getting over half court. Over to number 15, Ralph. Farrell with the dribble drive. Open
Pick
three
out
for Ralph. No good, but the rebound gets taken down by
CBA.
Now Mabry. Wow. 13. Ryan Mabry gets the basket and the foul call, even though his elbow hit number 2.
And there's the
Tristan
story,
Jeffries in the face.
There's the story, though. Offensive rebounds.
Yes.
CBA has out-rebounded St. Thomas Aquinas by a large margin. It is the reason they are still in this game. Credit to them.
Wonder if
sorry, that was on Quadri Adams. Not Tristan Jeffries.
the Trojans having that
Flipped it over.
Friday night little hangover, trying that big win. Hope not looking ahead. This game is down to 1.
Bad pass by Bobby Adams.
CBA has the chance to take the lead.
Forward. Oh, now a bad pass by. I thought it was a bad pass by CBA, but apparently a Trojan touched it. Number 34, Dane Euchre comes into the game. Number 13 with Ryan Mabry up top. Back to Euchre, back to Mabry. Mabry drives, open below.
Nails it. CBA is taking its first lead of the game.
32-30.
Up 2. That's it.
What? He got mugged.
What is the call here? So we have a jump ball, and they called a technical foul on CBA. That is...
And that will be Lautado's fourth. Now the T is just the T, so it's 1 foul. It's his 4th team foul.
That is interesting, to say the least.
4th foul for Lautado. But that is, I'm guessing, usually when a foul like that is called.
Harris makes the first.
The young man said something. It's got to be, because I didn't really see any physical altercation.
I have no idea. It might have been talking, something like that.
Yeah.
And we got a tie game again.
Tie game, Trojan basketball coming off the technical. Again, your mettl's tested here.
Yep.
As much as this is an emotional game, you've got to stay within yourself. They've done a very good job of that. It's what you want to see here to go into the third quarter. Remember, this team is always capable of going on a 7-8-0 run in a minute.
And I think both teams are. You know, it's one of those things. That's why it's a dangerous game.
Nice look.
And the crowd is
To the big man.
Needed that.
I think Coach Turco just said to them, it's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
Let's work that ball. Let's go.
And one of the things, I'll get to in just a second.
Don't get beat off that dribble.
A little hand check there on Abdullah. Okay.
It's a good foul. And a good play by the officials. They said, you know, we want to keep this in check. Let's not get this crazy. All right.
As the officials confer with the scorekeeper.
I think they were checking to make sure that the next jump goes white.
Yeah. That they are. Officials are on top of it. That's 5 seconds.
He got a timeout. He got a timeout.
Good call. What was great to see on that last one, I was going to give a shout out. Kelsey Ransom just played a hard game. She's here cheering on the boy Trojans in her comfortable slippers. Looks like she's ready to relax after a hard-earned game.
Yeah, kudos to her. You know, she probably played 30 of the 32 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, leading scorer out there playing really tough defense, and there she is cheering on the boys' team with as much energy as she played. So it's really nice to see when our students support one another like that.
Yep. And if you can't be an athlete, be an athletic supporter.
There you go. Set you up. I put that one on the tee for you, Father Keith.
You did. You're the one that I want.
Rydell High.
Ooh.
Beat the Cavaliers.
Number 13, Ryan Mabry.
Oh, there's a steal by Adams.
This should be pretty. Oh!
Let's get back on defense.
Drive, even though everyone's excited. We saw the game. That's a reach around. That was a reach around. That was terrible. Sorry. Apologize for being a homer there, but that was not.
Really turning up the defensive pressure are the Trojans. Gotta love it. Fans not happy with the call. They thought it should be Trojan basketball, but it's going to stick with CBA.
And now it's next foul is going to be 1-on-1 for CBA. And they're shooting some good foul shots tonight.
That's the one thing I hate about basketball. Sometimes you see it all the time in the college game. The officials feel it's necessary to start making amends.
Derek with authority.
The big man just threw it down off the miss.
Colin Farrell passes over to number 24.
Trojans back up 6.
Kremen over to Mike White. Mike White over to Mabry. Mabry, another kind of hand check. Right? Over to Mike White. Back over in the Oakland corner for 3.
That's
and it is good.
Big shot there for 15.
That's a big
Charles
response.
Ralph with the 3 is open.
That's a big response.
Absolutely.
I can't see anything because everybody's standing.
Quadri
Bucket
Adams.
for 3. Got to push. No call.
To tie it. Ties it right up.
Wow.
And just like that.
And we're going to get a foul.
Yep. What a great response by CBA. I mean,
Yes.
Trojans came out, dunks, exciting dunks, and boom, boom, back-to-back threes. These young men have ice in their veins. As we go, we got a minute left till the fourth quarter. We have a great one here in Edison.
Foul is on number 1 this time, Colin Farrell. 4th team foul.
Crazy as a high school.
Inside pass.
The big man once again.
Derek Grant with 11 points.
It's crazy though, watching these kids high school shooting threes, no pressure.
Oh, yeah.
In a game like this, and you're putting up a 3.
It's madness, baby.
Don't get beat off that dribble. Leave him out. Leave him out.
And pass over to number 11. Oh, inside. Oh.
He lost the ball.
But he
Gets it
gets
back
his
himself.
rebound, and Derek Grant with the rebound.
30 seconds.
They
and
want to hold.
Coaches
for one more
want to
shot.
hold.
Get over the. And CBA is going to allow it again.
Here they come with a trap. Abdullah is blocked. Still 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Still Trojan ball. Coach wants to get a shooter in. That's a great move by Coach Turco there. Get Henry in the game.
Yep. Kelsey wants to play.
You're going to look for a penetrate and a kick, I'm thinking. All right. Off the turnover, 2 seconds to go. Just don't want to foul here. Yeah. Under no circumstances do you want to foul. All right.
All right. 3. Trojans 40. CBA Colts 38.
We had an exciting third quarter as CBA took its first lead. One's down 10. Took its first lead of the game. Trojans answered, went back up 6. CBA answered, tied it back up. And Trojans on a late dunk by Derek Grant have a 2-point lead going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's interesting. You know, you're watching the game and you're sitting there and you knew the big 2 3-pointers that CBA hit, right? But you had the feeling for some reason the CBA was hitting more three-pointers. They haven't. They've only hit 5. And the Trojans have hit 4.
Yeah.
That's not, it really isn't a huge difference there.
I'll tell you, what the credit to both of these teams in the third quarter, CBA came out like a house of fire, cut the lead, took the lead, and then here come the Trojans back on a little 6-0 run, and then bang, CBA goes on a 6-0 run themselves to tie the score. These are two playoff quality teams. This is what you want to see in March in high school basketball, and this is just a privilege to be here and be able to sit here courtside. Both of these teams, I can't give them enough credit because, as a coach, the physical stuff is great. This is a test of both of their mental abilities, and both teams are answering these tests with flying colors. So we're in for a hell of a fourth quarter here. I can't wait.
Trojans are going to take the ball out. You're at home watching right now. Don't worry about turning over to the NBA game. Hit that DVR button. Record that game. Wait, watch this.
Yes. 8 minutes left to play.
All right, patient here by the Trojans. They got into the high post. There was nothing there. They're going to start it back up again.
Harris tried to do a little too much on the steal. But CBA couldn't handle it. Back to the Trojans.
It is interesting. I'm looking at stuff as we're going back and forth, just like the girls' game before, where Emma was not needed as much. Quadri, only 5 points tonight.
Yeah.
That's a foul.
That's a foul.
And that will be number 4 on Charles Rolfe.
15? 15?
Yes,
15.
15 foul.
15 foul. You have 3 players with 4 fouls.
Now you got to take it out.
To CBA.
Harris for 3.
That's
Nails it.
Huge.
That was it's a beautiful thing to watch.
Trojans back up 5.
Number 11, Mike White takes the ball up, passes it over to Colin Farrell. Farrell passes over to Kremen. Kremen dribbles around, over to Mabry. Mabry at the top of the key, well guarded, loses the ball but gets it back. Tries to crossover, Mabry shoots, no good. Rebound
the big man.
Trojans
Here comes the
puts the ball
Trojans.
up.
Pull up 3. Got it.
Oh!
Talk about big threes.
Trojans just quickly back up 8.
And the Trojans say, hey, we can do that too.
We'll start off 6-0 run to start this fourth quarter.
2 big threes, 46-38 Trojans. 13, Ryan Mabry with the ball, passes over to Ryan Kremen. Kremen passes to Colin Farrell. Farrell up atop. Both coaches really shouting to their players. Inbound pass, into Mike White. Mike White back out to the top to 15, Charles Rolfe.
This is an exciting
Rough
game to be a
dribbles.
part of.
Great defense
Now
here.
here
Great
comes
defense.
Colin Farrell again. Colin Farrell, beautiful
What a take.
drive.
What a take.
Beautiful drive. by
Stopped a
Colin
little bit of
Farrell.
that bleeding.
Oh, yeah.
Slow down.
11 points for Colin Farrell.
Oh.
Bad shot, but he gets some rebound.
Tip by Grant. Oh, they got him with
I was gonna say,
a
it's
basket
in-
interference.
Yep. That's a good call. Unfortunate, but good call.
Trojans up 6.
What do we got now?
Well, fouls on
Fouls
one,
on number
13.
1, Quadri Adams, and number 13, Ryan
So,
Mabry.
probably just jockeying for position.
Probably.
Again, it's one of those things. It's one of the hardest things to coach in these very emotional games.
But
You
what,
got to keep your wits about you,
yeah.
no matter what.
So it looks like now
Ball's going to stay with CBA.
Nice shot
Nice
by
pull
Colin
up.
Farrell.
I tell you, this Farrell kid is some player.
And he's just a junior.
Oh my God.
That should have been number 5, but it's not.
Oh my Lord. He got hit right in the face. 3 rebound, Harris. Holy cow.
There's no continuation in high school, so that's going to be not a shoot. That's not going to be an and one.
But he'll be on the line for 1-on-1, it looks like.
Foul on number 1, Colin Farrell.
This is important, the stretch. Foul shots, foul shots, foul shots. Everybody's in the bonus.
Looks like you got a
Yeah,
timeout,
you got a
CBA.
timeout.
Again, big shot, answer from CBA, answer from CBA.
Yep. You know who I see in the stands? Our very own Lee Gossett.
Yes, the director, producer, head honcho of our drama department, the director of our spring musical Disaster. It will not be a disaster, it's just the title. It's based on 70s action disaster movies. If you're a fan of those, come on out. If you're just a fan of having a good time, having a laugh, come on out. Last weekend in March, first weekend in April, 3 shows each weekend. It's going to sell out. Get on the website, stahs.net, buy your tickets.
Yeah, we have a capacity crowd just about here.
Yeah, standing room only.
And we can see, everyone who is someone is at STA is here tonight. We have Mr. O'Keefe sitting right there courtside for both the men's and the women's game. Yeah, I see Mr. Cullinan sitting out there. Mr. Ziegler. Sister Donna was out here before. She may have scooted off to do some important business. Miss Penny is standing there behind.
Yeah, you like to see that. You like to see the faculty come out and support the athletic teams.
There's lots and lots of things to do.
I'd like to see us put on an air conditioner. All right.
I'd like that too.
All right, Adams to the line.
That's
Here we
because
go.
it's heating up
Shooting
in here, my
1-on-1.
friend.
Again, the stretch now, everybody in the bonus is going to be big, hitting these foul shots.
Come on, Q. Everything gets quiet.
Big.
I feel like I'm at a golf match. As he approaches 17.
That's a Happy Gilmore.
Shooter!
2 for 2 there from Adams.
Trojans back up 6.
It's okay, Happy. I got my hand back. And I'm pretty sure we've only just begun here.
They're going to try to roll. Didn't work. Derek Grant read it.
Farrell.
Going to try it again.
Goes inside. He gets the foul. Number 3, Jacon Harris, his second. Team 8th foul. Colin Farrell, surprise, surprise, at the line. Oh, gets the friendly roll.
Shooter's touch.
The students are reminding Mr. Farrell to put in his tag.
Makes both. Trojans up 4.5 to go in the fourth quarter.
Colin Farrell again, ice through the veins, shooting 83% from the free throw line.
Just want to see patience here.
Just a little patience. Yeah.
There you go. This goes to our discussion. If CBA does not want to play defense, Prodigy Adams can hold on to this ball for 4 minutes.
Okay.
He can literally hold on to the ball for 4 minutes.
And they're just taking what they give them.
Watch the cross courts.
For 3.
Great hustle by Henry.
Follow your shot. Since grammar school, we've heard it.
Oh, through the hands of Grant.
Don't hear Coach Turco tell you that, because he'll tell you, now make your shot.
There we go.
3.5 to go. 4-point lead for the Trojans.
Gotta do something. 10 seconds. Oh.
Another timeout.
How many timeouts they got?
I have no idea.
Too many.
CBA is now out of timeouts, I believe. One of the assistants came over to check with the score tables. I don't think they're out of timeouts. 3:14 to go.
Three minutes, 14 seconds left. Trojans up 48-44. Again, both teams have made it to the line plenty of times. Still, it's a big. There is a difference of 78% free throw shooting, led by Colin Farrell at 83%. Really, I mean Mabry has one, and 67% for the Trojans.
It's going to be very interesting these last 3 minutes.
Surprising, you know. Were you? Maybe you know because you already looked at stuff. Who do you think the Trojans' leading scorer is?
I'm gonna go with Jaquan Harris.
Yeah,
It was. I don't know if I would have guessed that off the top of my head.
Yeah.
It was 14 points. Colin Farrell on the other side with 15. Ryan Mabry also has 11, as does Derek Grant. Trojan Army starting to send Let's Go Trojans. The last 3 minutes as Mike White dribbles the ball. Looking for somebody looking now. Dave Moran back in with 4 fouls. Colin Farrell over
the
to
Trojans
Dave.
went to a zone.
No good. Oh, but he gets the rebound. Gets
Missed.
It's a foul.
that is
They did call
foul
foul.
number 5.
Number 5 is, as Henry's
I think Turco just said, make your foul shots.
banged up. Going to come down to free throws. I really believe that.
Yep. Moran fouls out. No points. 5 fouls. Good.
Trojans back up 5.
7 points for Henry. Looking for 8. And he's got
Makes
it.
them both.
It's good.
The Trojans here, you don't want to give up any easy layups. You want to be able to close out on the jump shots. They're playing really good defense in the half court.
You have been.
Making CBA earn everything.
Oh, up to Colin Farrell. Farrell inside. Nice move. But no good.
Big rebound by Grant. Easy.
The big man with the rebound. Going to get the foul here, too. He's going to be on the line.
Foul on number 1. Colin Farrell, his 3rd, I believe.
On
Unless my stat keeper was way in advance of everything else and they would have called it. Oh, it is his third. Grant at the line.
This. All right. Trojans up 6. 2:15 to go.
13, Ryan Mabry inside to, almost loses the ball. A lot of fouls. Yep. And that foul is going to be on number 2, Tristan Jeffrey. His second. Of course, since according to the official scorekeeper, it's his third.
So 101 still.
And once again, Colin Farrell at the line. $16 points for Farrell. And 17.7 at the line.
That's not a kick. It's not a kick.
Oh, and he hits the 3.
That's, I don't know how that call got made.
50-49.
1 point game here, 1:35 to go in the game. Henry did a great job saving it.
Yeah. But he ended up catching it out of bounds.
Player, yeah. All right, 1 point game, 1:17 to go. Definitely don't want to foul.
Nope. If you're going to foul, you definitely don't want to foul number 1.
No.
Wide open look.
And it's good. By number 11, Mike White, huge three-point basket.
CBA up 2.
Timeout. Coach Turco's going to get a timeout with just under 45 seconds to go. CBA with a 2-point lead. You know, going back to that, not the last three, the 3 before that, I really thought on the deflection that was a kick ball. But again, sometimes breaks go for you and go against you.
.8 seconds left. Trojans have the ball down by 2. What are you looking for here, Vitch?
I want to see either Jeffries or Adams drive to the basket and try to get to the line and or kick it out to one of the shooters. Again, use the athleticism.
Yeah.
45 seconds. I don't know that you're going to treat it like a last shot situation, but I'm sure Coach Turco's got a great idea. He's probably been in this situation a couple of dozen times in his career.
Oh yeah.
As I watch him from 10 seconds, it's amazing how calm he is. And as a coach, you have to be calm in this situation.
Yep.
These are not fun games to coach in. What do you think, Mr. Fiore? Like those one-run games in the set, they're fun to talk about when they're over.
When they're over.
They're not fun to coach in.
And I can't imagine how the kids are playing.
Yeah. I mean, this will be a game that they're going to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
But in the moment,
this last 44 seconds
here we
could
go.
last 10 minutes.
Could be.
Here we go. Inbound to Adams.
Trojan faithful, looking inside.
He did not walk. Offensive rebound,
Adams.
Goes up, no call.
Wow,
Another offensive rebound, and he's going to go to the line. A lot of contact.
Tons of contact.
He's going to be shooting 2 here.
Foul on number 13, Ryan Mabry. His second. Did say this is going to get down to free throws. Shooting 63%. Doesn't let it happen.
Missed them both.
And then don't get the rebounds.
Oh, no. All right, we're going to go to free throws.
Jared Grant with the foul. His third. Not that that matters too much now.
13's going to go to the line. You want to
Shoot 2.
You want to get
At least
you want to get a miss.
Nope.
And you see he makes the first one, so the entire CBA team goes back on defense. Makes the second 4-point game.
Fundamentals.
You don't need a 3 here. You just need a good shot. There's a turnover. Timeout, Trojans. 15 seconds. Now again, still plenty of time.
It is.
Still plenty of time to execute.
Yeah.
You're going to need a break. You're going to need to have somebody miss some free throws or get a quick steal.
But to me, it's more. CBA is too good at the line, in my opinion. From what I saw from their shooting earlier, what they've shown during the night so far, you're not going to get them to miss their free throws.
Yeah,
I mean,
and I
they
think
might, but that I wouldn't put hope in. To me, you got to pressure and hope they get the inbound pass or something else.
or you got to look at if they make both free throws, you got to go 2 for 1. Then you have to start shooting threes.
Exactly.
You know, that last possession they didn't necessarily need one. They just needed a good shot.
Yep.
After a foul here, if they kick it up to a 6-point game, then you're going to have to start shooting it from deep.
Right.
Grant got a hand on it. Varsity does steal it. Pull up 3, no good. Henry makes it a 2-point game with 7 seconds to go. Still got a shot here.
Yep.
You get a steal, you get a foul, they make 1 and 2, you got a shot. Keep it at a 1-possession game.
But also just, again, pressure them to make a bad play, just like that last one with Blogger. Both teams in the double bonus, which doesn't help when you're talking about free throws because you get both foul shots. That's really been one of the big things here. Is when you look back at this game, foul shots.
Yeah.
60% versus 85%.
St. Thomas Aquinas 12 out of 20, 60%.
And CBA 11 out of 13.
85%. 8 points you missed. 8 points you didn't get in there.
So if you're 66%, if you're 15 for 20, that gives Aquinas a 1-point lead right now.
Yep.
All right. Here we go.
Foul here. Takes only a second off the clock.
And they fouled Mabry, unfortunately.
Why are they allowed to get a huddle every time they go to the line? I don't understand this. Why is this a thing?
It's pretty much, well, I mean, he's still shooting free throws.
I don't like it.
I don't either.
I don't like it.
That's basketball.
Oh! They missed.
That's a help.
He called me out on the bluff. See? Spoke too soon. I wonder if Rocky wants them to box out.
All right, 3-point game. Grant for three, no good. Tipped, and that's going to be the game. Had a good look at it.
And Christian Brother Academy with the upset.
They're going to move on 55-52.
Boys in disappointment on the Thomas Aquinas sidelines as the seniors leave their home courts.
Now,
no loss.
Again, I know it's definitely not the way STA wanted to finish their season.
No.
But from a coach's perspective, again, missed free throws, okay. But CBA won. We didn't lose. We didn't make a boneheaded play. CBA came out and played the best possible game that they could. And we didn't play up to our potential, and that's what it is. But I don't think there's anything for them to hang their hats about. It's a great season, first county championship in 20-something years. Couldn't be happier for the Trojans. Again, not the way you want to finish it, but again, hats off to CBA.
Yeah. And I think you're right there. I do think that the Trojans did kind of sit back a bit and let CBA play the game they wanted to play.
Yeah.
Didn't push it very hard with some, especially towards that third quarter. We came out a different team. I think CBA had a good plan coming back, and they played it to perfection. I'm a fundamentals kind of guy.
Yeah.
So I'm going to look at it and say, I'm sorry, you got to be sitting there shooting free throws all the time. You have to be at 70, 80%. 60% is not going to get it done.
Yeah, you're right.
And too often, and it's interesting, we're watching them shoot around and everything else, right? CBA was shooting all their shots and taking outside shots, doing everything else. Thomas Aquinas is worried about dunking.
Yeah.
That has.
Okay.
And you're absolutely right. They had a great season, wonderful team, good men.
Yeah.
But that's one of those things you gotta, just as Quadri said earlier, defense travels, fundamentals travel. The fact that you can hit free throws and do that, these are the games that you're gonna have to. That's the difference between wins and losses.
Yeah, absolutely right, Father. And we're gonna wrap it up here in a moment. But before we do, we have to thank our sponsors one more time, and for perhaps the last time. Unless I get on this headset during Hoops for Heart. But Trojan basketball has been brought to you by Sports Paradise, South Jersey's leading team sporting goods retailer since 1975, with locations in Delran, Medford, and Harrisburg. Check out their catalog at sportsparadise.net. That's sportsparadise.net. RE/MAX Realtor Rocco LeBrace is dedicated to providing exceptional personalized service for all of his clients buying and selling in Central New Jersey. If you're looking to make a move, give Rocco a call at 897-664-1500. It's 897-664-1500. For the best play-by-play man this side of the Raritan River, Mr. Fiore, and myself, Mr. Vidge. This has been a wonderful season. We hope to hear from you soon. Take us home, Father.
Okay, and don't forget, if you are in the area, Friday night, the girls still are playing basketball, and they are going to be down at
Bishop Eustace.
Bishop Eustace, thank you. I was about to say Christian Brothers, but that doesn't make any sense. Bishop Eustace on Friday night. Also, the wrestlers are down in Atlantic City. And then the next time you'll hear from us is during Hoops for Heart. So please come out, sponsor us. I'm sure you can donate online too. And also pray for us, because we might need a heart after we're done with that too.
Absolutely.
So it's tough on us fat guys and old guys. So please pray for us. We'll be praying for you until the next time we see you. God bless, and make it a great day.
Good night, everybody.
Peace.